Number 1, 2026 Toyota Hardtop 4x4. The 2026 Toyota Hardtop 4x4 is an exciting new chapter in the off-road legend of Toyota, writing a mix of nostalgia and daring. It offers enthusiasts a versatile utility vehicle that can handle rough terrain and city streets with equal ease, showcasing a harmonious combination of modern refinement and original ruggedness. In 2026, the Hardtop 4x4 firmly takes a page out of the past by evoking the charm of previous Land Cruiser FJ40-inspired vehicles. With a reputation for producing long-lasting vehicles, Toyota aims to satisfy the needs of contemporary explorers, city dwellers, and collectors with this new product. With its convenient two-door layout and real off-road performance, the 2026 Hardtop 4x4 stands out in a market crowded with crossovers and soft rotors. The 2026 Toyota Hardtop 4x4 makes a bold first impression. Its square profile conveys determination. Its wide stance, flared wheel arches, and short overhangs convey a sense of toughness and preparedness. Classic Land Cruiser's round LED headlights set in the front fascia pay homage to the design's enduring appeal, while the vintage-inspired Toyota branding across the grille bridges the gap between the present and the past. Rimmed with all-terrain tires, the vehicle's 18-inch alloy wheels suggest it's up for more than just paved roads. The fact that it has steel bumpers, open tow hooks, and an optional snorkel makes it obvious that it is not purely decorative. There are two engine options available under the hood of a Toyota. The 2.8-liter turbocharged four-cylinder diesel engine that powers the base variant generates 204 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque. Tested and proved in a number of Toyota vehicles throughout the world, this engine is especially well respected for the low-end torque it provides, which is crucial for off-roading. The engine offers the kind of mechanical engagement that off-road purists appreciate when paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission or, as an optional feature, a 6-speed manual gearbox. Alternately, a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid gasoline engine with 326 horsepower and 630 Nm of torque is on offer for individuals in search of greater performance and adaptability. A more refined throttle response, better gas mileage, and superior low-speed crawling capabilities are all possible thanks to this hybrid arrangement that incorporates Toyota's electric motor assistance technology. In the 2026 Hardtop, the four-wheel drive system is not an afterthought, it is the very essence of the ride. Number 2, 2026 Toyota Baby FJ Cruiser. For Toyota fans, particularly those with happy recollections of the FJ Cruiser, 2026 is a watershed year. An iconic vehicle for adventurers, the FJ Cruiser was once a tough off-roader that embodied the essence of discovery. Although Toyota withdrew from the worldwide market long ago, the off-road community's pulse has always been closely monitored by the company. In 2026, Toyota will release the Baby FJ Cruiser, a smaller version of the iconic FJ, reviving the brand's heritage. It's more than simply a smaller FJ, it's a well-considered reinterpretation of an iconic vehicle, shrunken down to size so it can conquer contemporary urban landscapes without sacrificing the freedom to roam. The Baby FJ Cruiser gets its moniker from its diminutive dimensions, but that doesn't mean it lacks personality. It looks identical to the original in every way, down to the distinctive squared and retro-futuristic design language. Unmistakably FJ is the front fascia, which pays tribute to the iconic Land Cruisers of yesteryear with its boxy grille and round LED headlights. The FJ's two-tone paint options pay homage to its roots, especially the white roof with vibrant body colors. On the other hand, there is a foundation firmly planted in the here and now under all this sentimentality. The current Tacoma and Land Cruiser are also built on Toyota's TNGA-F design, which gives the Baby FJ immediate credibility as a serious off-roader despite its little size. The unique selling point of the 2026 Baby FJ is its ability to combine small size with toughness and agility. Its length of little under 4.3 meters makes it shorter than the average compact SUV, but it also makes it perfect for tight trails and crowded city streets. When it comes to technical off-road driving, its small overhangs, high ground clearance, and squared-off corners are an asset. The Baby FJ is now incredibly capable off-road because to its fine-tuned approach and departure angles. An electronically controlled locking rear differential, tow hooks, and steel skid plates indicate that this isn't a show-off. It's made for dirt, mud, and rock. A dedication to both performance and sustainability is evident in the powertrain options offered by Toyota. A 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque powers the entry-level model, which is identical to the one found in the new Tacoma. However, it is the hybrid model that really piques my interest. Number 3. Toyota Land Cruiser LC300. Blending contemporary elegance with a profound reverence for legacy, the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser LC300 emerges as a daring proclamation of resiliency. Durability, dependability, and all-terrain superiority have remained constant throughout the Land Cruiser lineage's many iterations, which have amassed over 70 years of legendary status. The LC300 is more than simply a car. It's the latest in a long line of legendary vehicles that started with the BJ series in the 50s, designed for tough military and utility work. With state-of-the-art technology, improved off-road capability, and a fresh emphasis on comfort and luxury, this most recent version does more than just pay homage to the past. It completely transforms the concept, establishing itself as a top-tier SUV for contemporary adventurers. With a new base as the starting point, Toyota's engineering team completely revamped the LC300. As part of its TNGA Toyota New Global Architecture strategy, the Land Cruiser maintains its body-on-frame construction while upgrading to the GA-F platform. This upgrades the vehicle while retaining its legendary durability. With its redesigned foundation and stronger, more stable chassis, the ride quality on road is improved and off-road performance is elevated. In comparison to its forerunner, the LC200, it is around 200 kilograms lighter, which improves fuel economy, makes it more nimble, and lowers the center of gravity, making for a more controlled and assured ride on any surface. The 2025 LC300's powertrain is a huge departure from the previous iteration, which used a conventional naturally aspirated V8 engine. A 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 gasoline engine producing 409 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque powers the latest model. Additionally, a 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 diesel engine is available from Toyota for diesel-heavy markets. This engine produces an outstanding 304 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. The 10-speed automatic transmission and powerful engines work in tandem to provide silky gear changes and top-notch performance in all terrain, from low-range crawling to high-speed cruising. In addition to bringing the Land Cruiser in line with current efficiency and emissions rules, the adoption of smaller, forced induction engines expands its performance capabilities by providing more low-end torque and improved throttle responsiveness. Number 4. Toyota Compact Cruiser. As a result of its innovative combination of retro-inspired design with cutting-edge technology, the 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser has quickly become one of the most anticipated crossovers for both off-road and urban use. It represents a major shift in Toyota's small SUV strategy, bringing together the heritage of the Land Cruiser with an eco-friendly design that should appeal to city dwellers and adventurers. The compact cruiser inherits the renowned qualities of its ancestors while carrying them into a new electric age. Its design allows it to stand out on the road while blending in with nature's backdrop. Rather than being just a smaller Land Cruiser, this new vehicle offers a fresh take on durability, agility, and environmental friendliness. The appearance has been expertly updated while still paying homage to Toyota's off-road heritage with boxy shapes, big wheel wells, and upright dimensions. The vehicle exudes character thanks to its contrasting roof, integrated LED light bars, and astute cladding that conveys dirt track readiness while keeping it small enough to navigate urban streets. Although the designers made functionality a top priority, they executed it with style. Even though it isn't flashy, it is sure to catch people's eyes. Just being cool is all the compact cruiser is attempting to do. A powertrain that supports Toyota's goal of electrifying transportation sits beneath that striking facade. Using the most recent ETNGA technology, which prioritizes adaptability, stability, and battery efficiency, the 2026 compact cruiser is entirely electric. Official details are still forthcoming, but rumor has it that it has a zero emissions and quite capable off-road configuration thanks to its dual-motor all-wheel drive setup. With its high ride height, sophisticated traction control systems, and electric motor-only torque delivery, this vehicle is ready to take on any terrain. If you're the kind who wants to hit the road no matter what, the compact cruiser isn't for you. The cabin of the compact cruiser keeps surprising people. Despite its diminutive stature, this SUV manages to exude an air of deft openness and rough refinement within. Seats are contoured for comfort on extended rides on rough trails, and materials like recycled plastics and eco-friendly fabrics show that they are long-lasting and environmentally conscious. The inside is functionally complete. Features such as washable floor panels, modular storage, and seat cushions that can be removed to use as picnic pads are also available. The dashboard is technologically advanced, but not to an annoying degree. Number 5. Toyota Grand Land Cruiser. One of the most talked about full-size SUVs coming out this year is the 2026 Toyota Grand Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser moniker is still there in this monstrous vehicle, but it has been updated with a dash of modern style to make it even more impressive. The Grand Land Cruiser is the pinnacle of Toyota's SUV lineup. It can effortlessly traverse rough terrain while yet providing enough passenger comfort for a family road trip. This SUV is a formidable foe for individuals seeking sophistication and capability in a single, impressive package. You can tell the Grand Land Cruiser isn't having fun just by looking at it. Standing tall and intimidating on the road, it exudes confidence. A broad grille and modern, attractive LED headlamps characterize the updated front fascia. It has a solid posture because to its large wheels and strong lines that go over the body. While remaining faithful to the Land Cruiser's off-road heritage, Toyota has obviously opted for a more luxurious design language. Whether it's gliding over boulders in the middle of nowhere or rolling up to a luxurious hotel, this SUV looks perfectly at home. Space, quality, and modern technology welcome you within the cabin. Definitely a luxury feel to the 2026 model. It has a contemporary layout, leather upholstery, and wood details that make it seem much more expensive than it actually is. At its core is a massive infotainment screen that supports wireless technologies like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and voice assistants. You can fit up to 8 people in the cabin, and they'll all have plenty of space to stretch out, state-of-the-art climate control, and an incredibly peaceful journey. The Grand Land Cruiser's potent hybrid powertrain strikes a good mix between strength and fuel economy, according to Toyota. In order to pull large loads or easily navigate steep inclines, you may anticipate a twin-turbo V6 hybrid arrangement that produces substantial torque. This SUV is as capable as it looks, thanks to its full-time 4-wheel drive, 10-speed automatic transmission, and sturdy build. You can trust it to confidently handle highland roads as well as metropolitan streets. Maintaining off-road capability is a top concern. Adjustable suspension, crawl control, various terrain settings, and a stronger chassis are some of the features of the Grand Land Cruiser. This implies that those who are more daring can still take their SUVs on off-the-beaten-path camping excursions or excursions to secluded trails. What sets it apart, though, is the way it seamlessly blends robust capability with comfort and refinement, ensuring that neither is compromised. Also, safety is still a priority for Toyota. The most recent version of Toyota's Safety Sense feature is standard on all 2026 Grand Land Cruisers. Number 6. 2026 Mercedes-Benz Baby G-Class. More than a little take on an iconic design, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Baby G-Class ushers in a new era for the G-Wagen. This small SUV packs rugged luxury into a package that's perfect for city streets, catering to a new generation of drivers who want the original's allure but require something more suited to city life. The distinctive boxy, assertive, and self-assured G-Class silhouette remains there, but with a new, more humorous attitude. For those who have long admired the G-Wagen from a distance, the Baby G offers a means to join the family without the size or expense of its bigger brother. It is clearly a G-Class, even at a quick glance. Like the full-size G-Wagen, this one has squared-off corners, a flat roofline, rounded headlights, and an upright windshield. A more welcoming vibe has been achieved by slightly reducing everything. It has been made slightly less scary without sacrificing coolness or premiumness. You can't help but notice the Baby G as it casually cruises through downtown traffic or parks in front of a trendy coffee shop. Mercedes has prioritized convenience and technology inside. Luxurious appointments abound inside, including soft lighting, high-quality materials, and the most recent MBUX infotainment system from the manufacturer. Good legroom and luggage flexibility are provided by excellent space management, even though the vehicle is smaller. You can tell it's a G-Class by its upright dashboard and characteristic hefty buttons. Gen Z and millennials will love it when they get behind the wheel since it's modern and youthful. While it may lack the full-size G-Class's ability to scale sheer rock walls, the Baby G is far from a wimp when it comes to performance. Under the hood, you can anticipate a powerful turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, with the possibility of an all-electric variant in the future. Built on Mercedes' tiny MMA chassis, it prioritizes speed and maneuverability over raw power. You can trust the Baby G on weekend trails or rocky rural roads since it has adequate off-road DNA. You get the impression of being well-balanced when you drive the Baby G. It's tall enough to provide a dominating SUV vision, yet agile enough to navigate narrow streets and parking garages with ease. The combination of its smooth ride, quick steering, and precise handling makes it a great choice for daily use. As you make your way around bumps in the road or pull up to a hip rooftop bar, the Baby No. 7 2026 Land Cruiser Mini. For anyone seeking a more compact and urban-friendly version of the legendary Land Cruiser, Toyota offers the 2026 Land Cruiser Mini. It condenses the off-road prowess, durability, and tradition of the full-size Land Cruiser into a more manageable, fuel-efficient, and adventure-ready smaller package. It can withstand rough terrain on dirt roads while still turning heads on city streets. It looks like a shaved, taut, and slightly more playful version of the classic Land Cruiser. The striking combination of vintage elements with a contemporary vibe is immediately noticeable. With its squared-off wheel arches, striking front grille, and round headlights that nod to the past while LED technology pulls it into the present, the Mini conveys strong 70 series vibes while being boxy in all the right places. The reduced overhangs enhance off-road angles and aid in navigating tight city corners or rugged woodland roads. The proportions are tidy and functional. The 2026 Land Cruiser Mini has more going on beneath the surface than meets the eye. Its tiny size belies its formidable off-road prowess, thanks to its construction on the same TNGAF chassis as its larger siblings. There have been rumblings about a locking rear differential and all-wheel drive being standard on most variants. This small SUV is prepared for anything, from crawling over boulders to just navigating a flooded road. Within, Toyota has maintained an uncluttered yet practical design. Durable materials and big knobs that may be utilized with gloves on give the interior a robust, utilitarian vibe. Concurrently, it spares no expense when it comes to comfort. Along with a digital instrument cluster, a large touchscreen, and wireless connectivity for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are all present. Whether you're stuck in traffic or have just finished a long, muddy hike, this cabin is perfect for relaxing in. In terms of power, it is anticipated to come with a hybrid engine, which should maintain low fuel consumption without compromising torque. The engine might be a 1.8 or 2.0 liter linked with an electric motor. In the future, Toyota may even introduce an all-electric model. No matter where you are, this machine is designed to be responsive, efficient, and unexpectedly enjoyable to drive. The Land Cruiser Mini's ability to connect two distinct realms is its most appealing feature. It seems like a real SUV, sturdy, square, and self-assured, but it handles and moves like a crossover. For a long time, this has been the ideal vehicle for youthful, adventurous city dwellers or drivers not too huge, not too soft. Putting surfboards on top makes it easy to picture it in a seaside community. It may be in the suburbs, lugging children and their weekend gear. Where road stops and adventure starts, perhaps much further into the mountains. Quietly rugged with the right amount of edge, it doesn't scream attention but is built to gain respect. The 2026 Land Cruiser Mini continues Toyota's extensive off-road legacy with a new chapter. Number 8. 2026 Toyota Landhopper. The 2026 Toyota Landhopper is a daring demonstration of how the automaker has successfully updated its off-road heritage to meet contemporary demands. The Landhopper is Toyota's take on robust agility in an era when the auto industry is shifting toward electrification, tiny versatility, and sustainable engineering. Taking cues from the legendary Land Cruiser heritage as well as the retro-modern styling of the FJ Cruiser, the Landhopper is born, not just a little brother, but an entirely new species. This car caters to the needs of eco-conscious drivers, city dwellers, and daredevils all at once. Landhopper's initial public unveiling piqued interest, drawing in fans of Toyota as well as those looking for a new take on a classic off-road utility vehicle. The 2026 Landhopper gives out an intimidating presence while still seeming kind and approachable. Despite its little stature, it exudes an air of commanding authority on the road. As a whole, the vertical grille, strong LED headlights, prominent wheel wells, and short overhangs convey an air of deliberate design. This car is built to perform, not just look tough. Subtle contouring and contemporary accents bring it bang up to date, while the squared-off profile pays homage to vintage off-roaders. The designers spared no effort in creating this vehicle, down to the possible two-tone paint schemes, functional roof rails, and black cladding that encircles the lower body. It's clearly a Toyota, yet it also stands out. The cabin of the Landhopper strikes a balance between everyday comfort and tough durability, making it a warm and inviting place to step inside. Its interior design is distinctly functional, with rubberized surfaces, sturdy switchgear, and materials that are easy to clean. The cockpit, meanwhile, gives off an air of understated sophistication. Supportive seats with stain-resistant fabric or optional leather-like upholstery are standard across all trim levels. Whether you're navigating narrow trails or bustling city streets, you'll feel more confident thanks to Toyota's emphasis on visibility, which includes big windows and a strong driving stance. Impressively roomy for a vehicle of its size, the cabin features ingenious storage solutions all over and a flexible rear baggage area that can be transformed with the fold-flat back seats. The Landhopper is versatile enough to meet the demands of a wide variety of lifestyles, whether you're a weekend warrior, an athlete, or just need a handyman. Hidden beneath its rough exterior, the Landhopper makes use of the most recent technological advancements made by Toyota. The Landhopper isn't compromised in terms of structural integrity for size thanks to its construction on the GAF platform, which is shared with some of Toyota's most capable body-on-frame SUVs. Number 9. 2026 Toyota Hilux. The 2026 Toyota Hilux is proof that the most recognizable pickup vehicle in the world has come a long way. Thanks to its long history of reliable service in every region of the world, the Helix has become a byword for toughness, reliability, and durability. For both business and pleasure, the Helix has become an indispensable vehicle across the globe, from the arid Australian desert to the verdant South American jungles and the bustling cities of Europe and Asia. The 2026 model continues this tradition with daring new features, state-of-the-art technology, and an improved mix of practicality and luxury. This new generation proves that the Helix is doing very well in the competitive car industry of today. The 2026 Helix exudes power and capability from every corner of its exterior appearance. A more muscular front fascia, with a large hexagonal grille and revised LED headlights, gives the truck a dominating stance, thanks to Toyota's revamped styling. Larger alloy wheels, housed in flared wheel arches, improve the vehicle's off-road capability and aesthetics. Whether it's to increase structural strength, boost aerodynamics, or provide a more dynamic appearance, every line of the truck appears to have a function. From its side profile to its rear tailgate, the new Helix exudes an air of readiness to conquer any obstacle. The 2026 Helix stands out thanks to its innovative combination of classic durability and cutting-edge technology. There are currently a variety of powertrains available to purchasers, allowing them to cater to diverse markets and driving demands. A new turbocharged diesel engine with mild hybrid technology is one of the most talked about enhancements. The revolutionary technology enhances acceleration with more torque, allowing for better fuel economy without sacrificing the Helix's legendary towing and carrying capability. A gasoline-powered hybrid version is also available in some areas, satisfying the needs of environmentally aware buyers who are looking for a reliable truck. If you're looking for off-road capability, you may choose between an electronically controlled four-wheel drive system and a 6-speed manual or smooth-shifting automatic transmission. A lot of work went into improving the 2026 Helix's driving dynamics. Toyota has rethought their suspension system to strike a better balance between the strengths of earlier models, which were lauded for their longevity and derided for their ride comfort. A more car-like ride quality is achieved without compromising load-carrying capability thanks to redesigned rear leaf springs that provide improved damping, particularly when the bed is empty. Improving steering response and reducing body roll, the front suspension has been updated. Number 10 2026 Suzuki Jimny EV. An important step forward in the illustrious history of Suzuki's Jimny, a legendary small off-roader, is the 2026 model year's electric version. Equipped with an all-electric Jimny that bravely embraces the future while retaining the rough allure of its forebears, Suzuki has stepped up to the challenge as the automobile industry undergoes a major transition toward electrification. A symbol of no-nonsense off-road capabilities in a bite-sized package, the Jimny has its roots in the LJ10 from the 1970s. Now, Suzuki hopes to combine old and new with the 2026 Jimny EV, providing a car that meets the needs of contemporary drivers without compromising its tough character. From what one can see, the Jimny EV has kept the same distinctive boxy shape that has made the car beloved by many for decades. Suzuki made the astute decision to keep the vehicle's design the same so as not to disappoint its devoted customers. To meet the requirements of an electric drivetrain without sacrificing the vehicle's practical nature, it has instead improved it slightly by adding small aerodynamic upgrades. A more angular design for the LED headlamps, a mostly closed front grille to accommodate electric vehicle cooling requirements, and a subtle smoothing of the bodywork to decrease drag are all noticeable changes. Even with these upgrades, the Jimny EV still has that rugged, adventuresome vibe that fans adore. The Jimny, though, has changed drastically on the inside. In its stead is a cutting-edge electric motor and battery pack system, rendering the conventional internal combustion engine obsolete. When designing the electric vehicle's powertrain, Suzuki kept off-road capability in mind, with an emphasis on torque and low-end oomph. Based on initial information, the Jimny EV is expected to have far more power and torque than the current gasoline-powered variant, with an astonishing 300 pound-feet of torque and approximately 200 horsepower. The Jimny EV becomes a quick and responsive car both on and off-road thanks to the electric motor's characteristic instant torque delivery. Under mixed-condition driving, the battery pack's practical range is about 250 miles, with an estimated 60 kilowatt-hours. Even more crucial for off-road fans, Suzuki has thoughtfully integrated the pack into the ladder frame chassis without sacrificing the vehicle's renowned approach, breakover, and departure angles, all while keeping ground clearance in consideration. The battery and electric motor are prepared to withstand the rigors of off-road adventures, such as traversing water, muddy paths, and rocky climbs, thanks to waterproofing and ruggedizing methods. The inside of the 2026 Jimny EV is an exquisite synthesis of contemporary simplicity.
Thanks for watching.